a lot of energy behind what they're building, and people are really excited. And so I wanted to build a platform to where someone can showcase what they're building through video. And so you'll be able to click into here. This platform hosts 15 and 30-second pitches, and then from there, there's an optional 2-minute demo. But I built 3 different user types, which I'm not logged in to show you guys, but this one is just obviously the founder homepage. I also built a user type for investors to have a complete deal flow. So, you know, if an investor walks, or if an investor clicks into the website, they'll be able to send intro requests to the founder. And then the third user type is I like to call hunter, to where they essentially are just looking to get early access to products. And so, yeah, that's first look. Like I said, I didn't have anything planned for this. This is the first pitch I've ever had, but I'm hoping that I could revolutionize the way people, or the way early founders are going about getting their product out there.
How do you monetize? Is it with ads or with?
Yeah. So I plan on. So I just launched the beta about 5 days ago. So I plan on launching a creator studio, so where someone can really optimize their pitches and demos. And I also plan on monetizing by feature ads. So let's say, you know, this scales to what I want it to scale to. There's going to be a lot more pitches on this screen. Someone will be able to pay to have their pitch featured at the top of the screen, whereas, you know, whatever algorithm I build in, the videos are just consistently moving throughout the platform. Yeah.
So what kind of content is uploaded? Because like traditionally, like a pitch might be something like you polish and you get that ready, and it's like a single video. But I think with this kind of platform, the idea is that you're going to have like a more like kind of daily content, perhaps, kind of thing.
Yeah. So
there's that recurring content look like.
Yeah, of course. And so that was a big struggle of mine, thinking, okay, so for early founder posts on here, let's say, you know, all goes well, they get that investor, like how are they going to stay on the platform? And so that's why I built out communities here. So I built out communities so people can collaborate on this platform and not only post their pitches. There's discussion tabs in here. There's meetups on here as well, so people can meet in real life, kind of like the Meetup app that a lot of us booked this event on. And then I also built out the Founders tab, so where you can come down over here. I think this is my admin profile, so where it says co-founder. It should say looking for co-founder. I think I messed up the code there, but this is a Founders tab, so where, you know, someone can come back and say, hey, I'm looking for a technical co-founder. Hey, I'm looking for a designer. Or they're posting in a discussion, so it's just not posting a pitch and a demo and then you get that investor and gone. It's really just a community for founders at any stage. Yes, sir.
What's the main competitive advantage between this and product lines and AngelList?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
What's the main competitive advantage from this product and AngelList and product?
It being video first. It's a lot to process when you're just looking at pitch decks, you're just looking at text. And so again, if you are able to recognize founder energy in just a 15 to 30-second pitch, I don't see any other platform doing that. And so I think that's the main advantage. And it's also something that people are, again, accustomed to. A lot of people in this room are addicted to scrolling on Instagram, addicted to scrolling on TikTok. And so I feel like if there was a video first platform for their products, people will still get that addicted feeling just scrolling through.
Yeah, that's 3 questions, so thank you.
Cool. Thank you guys.
By the way, there are some open chairs on this side and this side, because if you're standing, you're going to be standing for a while, so feel free to grab a seat. Next up, we have Benjamin Cooper, Full Moon Planner.
I also was not planning on pitching today, but I guess we're sending it. All right. Has anyone here ever planned an international trip before? Raise your hands. Anyone ever planned a trip for not just you, but another Those of you that have know that it's one of, at the beginning, the most overwhelming experiences of there's so much to do, there's so much to know, there's so much to figure out. Your Instagram, your TikTok is like filled with all these different things that you just can't possibly miss out on. And it's just, there's so much stress, and I call it like information overload. So, especially for those that are getting married and trying to plan the perfect wedding, the last thing they want to do is also plan the perfect honeymoon. People used to use travel agents, not as common as much these days. People do not trust ChatGPT to plan the whole trip, and some people don't really know how to. So my goal is to create something that's, I call the wedding planner for the honeymoon, where it's not a, hey, plan my itinerary, it's how do I take this super overwhelming thing and give a step-by-step process of exactly what to do, when to do it, all the things that you wouldn't know and wouldn't even know to look up to begin with. Weather, closures, when to visit places, how to book certain things, little travel hacks. Basically, without having to pay a ton of money or pay to do whatever the travel agents gets the most commission on. I'm looking for very early on, about 3 months in, just kind of finish the first part of it, which is getting the ideal destination. So I'm actually looking for people that are getting married or just got married to test the software. Let me know what they think about it. As well as eventually I'm kind of vibe coding it at the moment, so eventually might need help actually with software development as well.
So why specifically narrow down on the, it sounds like it would be applicable to any kind of vacation. So why narrow down specifically to
Yeah, because if you try to appeal to everyone, you appeal to no one. So one of the things I learned at UT when I looked up to, I got an entrepreneurship degree over there. That was probably the biggest lesson that I internalized. So trying to figure out what market has the greatest pain point, but your intuition is correct because eventually I would like to expand it to other groups, but I think there's too many softwares trying to go after everyone and focusing more on group trips, honeymoon trips, trips with kids, things that are more very difficult and stressful, I think is kind of my path. Thank you.
Have you planned any honeymoons just manually yet?
Not myself, but I do travel a lot, which is where a lot of the inspiration for this trip came. So I've done a lot of solo traveling, been to a lot of places, and talked to a lot of travelers. And I've interviewed probably about 20, 30 people that have gone through a similar process as well.
I have another question. This is, but I should maybe save it. You tell me if we should speed up.
No, go for it.
Does it feel right to go straight out the software and not like manually plan weddings?
Yes, because I feel like you wouldn't be able to help enough people that way. And I feel like this could help thousands very quickly rather than a couple a week.
In the beginning?
In the beginning, it might be a couple as it starts off and being able to be more hands-on on it, which is really cool. But the goal is to scale it very quickly.
So when you say it's a planner, is it like itinerary or you help with the bookings aspect?
The goal is not to be able to like book it directly on the application, but to be able to like one click to the place for the booking. Eventually, partnerships with different companies and different websites would be really cool. But it's more at the very MVP model of it, just making it very easy to book everything, guidance of what to book, what not to book, what to look out for, giving a few recommendations, letting the user choose. Because not most people also don't like to be told exactly what to do. They like options and to have it be their idea.
Well, that's 3 questions. So thank you.
Okay, next up we have Neil, activity logger.
Hi guys, thank you everyone. I was not planning on pitching today, but this is my first time in Austin today and my first time presenting here. I'm a developer by background, and I'm so sorry, I just jotted something down too. Honestly, I'm just here to get out of my comfort zone and put something in front of people. And whatever I'm sharing today is just a side project, and it's not something cutting edge or some kind of research startup pitch. Okay, let me walk you through it. I'm going to try to explain probably already. This just started out as a productivity app. So I wanted to log whatever I was doing. I wanted to calculate where my time was leaking, and it started as a logging app. But then it evolved into something as a productivity app, and then as a journaling app, and then as a nutrition and wellness app altogether. And so it works basically as any other journaling app. So you can just log something, whatever you're doing at any time of the day, and then you can have tasks that you're planning to do today. So for like an easier mental picture, I've divided it into three sections: backlog, to do today, and then what I could have done today. And it's supposed to work between a specific window so that you don't add tasks after like 9 to 5 or something like that. And then you just have some routines which like keep you appearing every day. And then you have a compass section which is supposed to be a guide for you. So like what are my goals and where am I heading? And then there's the nutrition section which is supposed to be a guide for like how you're doing. And so that's the basic idea of my app. And then I'm planning to keep on developing this app. So maybe make it more interactive by using some algorithm to analyze like where I'm heading. Have a quadrant between like wellness, productivity, and a few other stuff, and then make it more interactive with chat windows and chat systems and stuff. So thank you. Any questions? Yeah.
Can you just go to like how you built this app? Like what's the architecture, what's the stack, etc.?
Yeah, I just built this using React, and actually I'm not so proud to admit it, but I built this without writing a single line of code. I did it entirely using Copilot. I know I'm a developer, I can write code, but I wanted to see if I could build something like that and see how capable AI was. And then this was completely done in probably like 50 prompts.
In cursor?
Yeah, in Copilot.
Oh, okay, wow. Impressive.
Yes.
Do you plan on incorporating the USDA's food data bank to the?
Oh yes, I actually did. Yeah, this is very early stage, but it does have some of the database. Oh yeah.
So you said you've been kind of using it yourself. How has the app made your life better or more productive, or utilizing your time better?
Definitely, I think. I mean, I might be tunneling or something like that. I mean, I might know. I might be feeling better. It might be like a placebo or something, but I'm definitely feeling better. And since I'm able to log stuff, there's nothing that stops me while working. Whatever hindrances that are that I keep getting, I try to build this framework to address such stuff. Thank you.
Next up we have Michael with Phil Flow. Cool.
All right, hello everyone. It's my first time here at Capital Factory, so I'm excited to be here. Thank you for the opportunity. I don't have any assets for you guys, so hopefully I'm entertaining enough here. I'm Michael. I'm here with Phil Flow, and we're trying to eliminate the task of filling out forms. It's a very common thing that we all face, whether it's onboarding or doing some HR forms. Our main target industry is the HR and admin space. Sometimes people spend upwards of 70% of their day filling out forms for onboarding, offboarding, and other admin tasks. And currently we have a simple to use system that connects to your existing databases or workflows, as well as allowing you to upload files. We take all kinds of files, videos, images, docs. My background is in AI. I actually just graduated from UT, studying data science and AI, so that's really awesome. And so I wanted to take the opportunity to build this sort of task. I've encountered multiple times. So I wanted to come up with a solution for that. And essentially, we are a Chrome extension that sits on top of your browser. We work within your Salesforce or Workday flows. You give us a quick prompt, just like a ChatGPT instance, and then we're able to extract the information out and then fill out your forms for you. So quick and easy, that's what we do.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming this would be a B2B product, correct?
So currently we're going to be launching with B2C initially. We want to be able to give your average education or admin or HR person, think receptionist or front desk person, the ability to upload their own files and create their own accounts and leverage the tool that way. But we also want to operate with the enterprise space and allow for enterprise consulting, integrations with their systems as well.
So B2B, 2C, essentially?
Sure. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And so I'm sorry, this is a two-part question. So how would you be competing with cloud content companies like Box or Dropbox when these workflows are already in place?
Yeah, so we're trying to target that sort of smaller company or smaller businesses that maybe don't have the full infrastructure in place for those kind of systems, but have very scattered, information in Excel files or doc files, or one person is in charge of this source of data, and they have to always ping that person to get that data back and forth, right? So smaller.
Yeah, the model used to understand the forms that need to be filled, is that something you built or you use the system?
So I'm using a foundation model. I'm using a ChatGPT API, but I've built on top of that using Crew AI library for agentic RAG. I can go into the details with you later if you want, but we essentially have the system optimized for thousands of files. We take the metadata extraction outside of the docs that you upload, and then we're able to create a graph of understanding with those documents, and then we query those, and then we shrink it down smaller and smaller until we get the right inputs into the system. Cool. So, yeah.
So I imagine for the technology, it's like a two-part system, right? Where I can upload my file, and I think you touched on the idea that the part where all of the business's data is also imported into your system, right? So if I upload form XYZ, it can fill it based on that as like the context, correct?
Yes, exactly.
Could you perhaps touch on how did you make that part? That part's kind of equally as interesting as the actual signing. So how does that bit where it can just look in like a MySQL database of customers and then complete the form?
I mean, I don't want to waste too much time here. I know we got a lot of stuff going on. So I'll be
like
happy to talk to you. But
ChatGPT or whatever you done something yourself or what?
so we upload the files, we vectorize them, store them in a vector database, and then we use some cool math in order to find the most relevant bits and chunks out of information, and then we pair that with your API query.
So that's totally proprietary to your IP?
I've developed the algorithm and the format in which that works, yes. But it's agentic RAG if you want to search it up yourself.
Alright, next up we have Timothy.
Call me a rebel. I'm going to buck the trend here. I actually came here to pitch. I was expecting it. And let me just go ahead and set it on the landing page here. Okay. My name is Timothy Vance, and I founded recently, actually, Lilac Street Capital. It's a transaction and valuation advisory for founders, business owner operators, investors, and anyone looking to get into entrepreneurship through acquisition. And to give you an example of some of the services I offer, I'll use as an example Shark Tank. We all know what that is. And there's this one part of the show where after they do their spiel, the founder of whatever product or business will look at the panel and say, I'm asking for $2 million for 10% stake in my company. And if you do the math, that's really the same thing as saying, for some reason, I think at this point in time, my company is worth $20 million. And then you ask yourself, well, how did you get that valuation? Interesting question. I'd love to answer it, but it'll take a lot more than 2 minutes. And that is one of the services I offer, valuations. Additionally, if you are looking to invest in or acquire a business, I can provide the financial due diligence, go through the numbers, make sure that you are getting the cash flows that you're paying for. Conversely, if you are an owner and you're looking to sell, or you're looking to maybe buy out a partner, you need to know how much your business is worth. And also you want to prep for that exit so you don't leave money on the table. And as far as my ask, of course, if anyone would like to give me money for the services you see here, I'd love to take it. But specifically, I'm looking to really type my niche now. And I've done probably between 250 and 300 business valuations across many different industries. But believe it or not, I've never done an online business or SaaS. And so I guess my ask tonight is I'm willing to do basically a free valuation for if you have an online business or SaaS. All I ask is that you have at least a year or two of revenue, so no pre-revenue ideas. I need something to value. But I'm willing to do that free in exchange for positive review. All right, questions?
How do you value your company as
Pre-revenue? I will not. I mean,
so I guess if an investor comes to your service
Yeah.
looking to invest in said company, what do you tell them?
I mean, that gets into advisor. I think at that stage you're really looking to bootstrap, right? Use your own savings, family member, loans from family members, angel investors, that sort of thing. Really, the valuation will come into play when you start looking at seed stages, seed rounds of investing. Any other questions? All righty. Well, thank you very much.
Okay, next up we have, I believe it's Milo. Yes, coming up.
Hey, okay, how many of you were feeling burned out at least once in your life? How many of you? Okay, and how many of you recently, like the past weeks and months, you feel very tired? Okay, less of you. Basically, I'm a burnout coach. What I do is I help founders and tech execs to find their passion again. Specifically me as a founder back in the day with Eden. At some point I was being vulnerable, I was very burned out. I was feeling like I had these investors and my co-founders and the people that we're working with, and I had to perform. I had to continue working. But I was feeling completely burned out. I was disgusted to even do the simplest tasks. And it took me years to understand how to be able to pass through that. What I realized is that there is really simple tools out there that they are able to help you quickly move past that. And I got really passionate trying to help other founders to get past burnout. And yeah, this is what I do. Basically, I help founders that they lost their passion, even though it started from something incredible, to find back what they love to do. That's it. Any questions? Please.
What stage are you at? Do you have current clients? Are you trying to develop your client portfolio?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm working right now with founders and tech execs. At this point, it's been 40 different founders, and I'm moving towards not a one-to-one model, but I do a one-day intensive that basically I bring 8 founders and I work with all of them at the same time. The style that I like to do is interventions and basically working with one person while everyone else is being helped at the same time. It's working really well. I do it within one day, Saturday. I have you there from morning to evening, and then we go from there. Thank you. Yeah.
Maybe you could give us a little taste of some of the techniques that you would use with a founder who's feeling burned out.
Yeah, taste. That's a good one. So Actually, I can ask you guys one question that will help you understand where you are. For me, one thing that I like to say is that it's not that you are burnout or not burned out, it is a spectrum. One simple question is, how hard is for you to do simple things compared to the past? Do you feel more and more that even answering an email or solving a bug, it's very hard, very painful, and you need to watch a lot of content to be able to do that? If you start feeling like that, then you understand that you are more and more towards the 60, 70, 80% of burnout scale, and you need to do something to scale back and be able to heal yourself, instead of what we do as founders is that it's very painful, so then we work even harder and you get burned out even more. Does this answer a bit your question? Thank you.
This may be way off topic, but have you thought about talking with kids that are entering the workforce that don't know what they want to do with their lives? I mean, I found my craft when I was like late 30s. I wish I would have had someone that kind of guided me, helped me find my passion earlier. So have you thought about working with kids in that way?
Very interesting. No, it's funny. What you are thinking is more of like a vitamin, like helping people. I went the other side, which is a painkiller, like, hey, you are already in pain, and then I'm helping you find again your passion. I never thought about that. It's actually very interesting and potentially might be an amazing pivot or something more I can do. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next up we have Jonah with Camp Cool Beans.
Hey guys, how y'all doing? Okay, so I don't have a website yet, but because it's very new. I have a Particle link. So this is all very new. It's very exciting for me because I have done a bunch of retreats, camps, different things in the past, and so I want to provide the opportunity for people who haven't had that experience. People like, oh, like I wanted to go to summer camp as a kid, but like I didn't get the opportunity. My parents were like being like little bitches or whatever. This is a retreat I am going to host end of February. It's all there if you want to attend. I'm also looking for people who want to help out. I'm talking facilitators in the future. I'm thinking, contracts. I'm thinking insurance, medical, all these different areas. I'm even thinking about like land ownership and like partnering in that world, because on one end I want to increase the value and keep it niche. By the way, activities like what is it? What's happening here? You got your arts and crafts, you got your kickball, board games, exploding kittens. Camp Royale, I just thought of that this morning, like just after waking up. Think of like Fortnite or Hunger Games where you're in a circle and there's like balls and foam, little noodles, and then you run in and then you have to like kill each other. I think that would be so fun. So yeah, all this, you can read that whole list, and there's like so many cool fun activities. If you're feeling like the dude burnt out, if you're feeling like you're like looking at a screen all day, sitting down, just if you want a mini vacation, it's here in Austin or Canyon Lake, so near Austin. If you want to get away from everything and just have fun, meet new people, bring somebody, like this is your chance to have fun. Yeah, so good question. This retreat, I booked an Airbnb, really like luxurious, nice. It's got a bunch of rooms, it's got a ping pong table, volleyball net, like in nature, so there's hiking and everything. So Airbnb. In the future, I want to like own my own like plot of land so that I don't have to keep buying land or like a house or whatever, Airbnb, because that would Yes.
Who is your target audience?
Target audience, people in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, plus, I guess. People who just like enjoy connection and enjoy being like present. You know, I'm thinking not no phones, but like, you know, presence and connection and like good times. So people who just like that, I guess. Yeah.
What have you seen from the demand side so far? So like a lot of interest, or because you're hosting this, you said in about a month.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of you've been seeing like a lot of interest in media.
Oh my God. So the first 35 people I invited, mainly just friends right now, but I'm going to these events now, going, you know, trying to broaden my, whatever it is. Like out of the 35, like 20 people were like down, or like, this sounds really cool. And plus, you know, at my other job, like, you know, I talk to people all the time, and so they're just, you know, I'll like pitch the idea to them, and they're like, oh my God, like that's a great idea. So I think I'm onto something. I love the name. I think it's cute. And yeah, I definitely am seeing interest, which is cool. And also, I'm interested. Like, how I came about this idea is I wrote because I am transitioning from the music industry, and I like was like lost for a second, and I just wrote down a list of all the things I'm interested in, and most of that was like things that I just like to do. And I just decided that I can turn that into a thing. Like all these things on that list, like I just like to do it. So I figured, you know, other people like to do that as well. One more question.
You just said something interesting. Could you teach people how to play instruments? Like we don't
Oh my God. Yes, definitely. So freestyling, guitar. I know everything. I know 4 different instruments. One cool thing that I'm planning to do here is like, I don't know if y'all ever heard this, but like a rhythm jam kind of thing. Like I'm thinking around the campfire, like one person starts like and then another person goes, you know? And then you just add it, and then it's the whole band, and then it'll just come rapping or something. That sounds fun. If you think that sounds fun, talk to me.
Okay, next up we have Anushka. Anushka, did I pronounce that correctly?
Yes, you've got it right. I was hiding in that corner, so I could only see like 10 people next to me. There's so many, so I don't know if I want to pitch, but I'll try. So I'm Anushka. I'm helping women find their feminine leadership style. What I do is I work with women, and I am a product leader as well, and I realized that I was in a lot of rooms, and I would look around and I would look up, and I would see that most of the people in the room, or in fact all the people in the room except me, are men and they're leaders. So it's amazing that, sorry, what I'm trying to do is help women, you know, use their natural skills and leverage who they are, more of it, into meeting rooms, into their leadership style, to bring their empathy, their compassion, and to create a more holistic model of leadership and going away from traditional models. And yeah, so.
What will you do to empower the people that you want to inspire?
I believe that it's not about me, it's about helping them see their own power and helping them step into their own power. I think it's about encouraging them to take up their own space in the room that they deserve, and they're afraid to ask for that space. And yeah, that's my mission, to help them unlock and unleash their highest versions so that they can be confidently who they are.
And just a follow-up, the path towards doing that, is it through like particular activities, talking,
Yes, I'm doing two things. One is building a network where women can talk about their experiences with each other, so that just by bouncing off ideas and just by creating this conversation, this acknowledgement we can share with each other. That's the one thing I'm doing. And the second is hands-on coaching, which is I work with them, I understand them more deeply, and I help them, overcome their beliefs from the past, heal from the inner experiences they've had, and come closer to who they are.
What's your experience to be able to kind of be those dual employment? Do you have like therapy or leadership or?
Yes, it's been very interesting. Sorry, did you complete your question?
Sorry.
Did you complete your
Yeah.
question? Yes, okay. So my experience with women has been really interesting because one common belief I noticed is women have this, and I hate to generalize women, I can say feminine energy, let's say that. They have this separation between their work selves and their home selves. I would notice that, even my managers back in the day when I was an intern, they had this work mode where there was someone else in a meeting room because they felt that they needed to have this strong voice in order to have everyone listen to them. And then they had this home mode where they were more pleasant and having fun and they were joyful and compassionate. And I felt that there needs to be a bridge where they can be their whole self at work. So one of the experiences I've had is, helping them bridge this gap and helping them unlock themselves into that meeting room. So in my experience, some of the women founders I've worked with, I've seen them, become more free, enjoy their work, and also go away from the push and grind model. And I've seen them become more free, that they're enjoying who they are, enjoying the work they're doing.
That's great questions.
Thank you.
Okay, Dan. Coming up.
Hey guys, I'm the founder of.
Hi guys. So I have a really very, very early stage idea that I'm working on that I want some feedback on. In America today we have a very quickly aging population. And typically, decades back, it would be the younger population would take care of the older population. We'd have younger nurses taking care of 7-year-old patients. Today, there's a growing aging population and a shrinking younger population. So we don't have as many people to take care of our senior population. So one big area that a lot of senior care centers struggle with is being able to monitor their patients and be able to quickly detect when they might need to be rushed to the hospital. There aren't enough nursing staff to be able to provide direct attention to each and every senior in the senior care center. So what I'm looking to build, essentially what I'm looking to validate, is providing some kind of hardware device similar to maybe like an Oura Ring or a smartwatch that would help monitor seniors in the senior care center and be able to flag when they might need to be rushed to the hospital. Maybe they took bad medication, maybe they stood up too quickly and they're about to get dizzy. But basically a precursor, like an algorithm's precursor to when that patient might need to be rushed to the hospital. I think the use case is fairly obvious, like no one wants their grandparents in the hospital. It's also very expensive. Any senior care center that needs to send a patient to the hospital, that's maybe could be thousands, tens of thousands of dollars in ambulance costs and hospital costs. So there's both a cost component to this, a cost saving component to this, as well as again, no one wants their grandparents in the hospital. So like I said, very, very, very early stage. What I'm struggling with right now is validation of the idea. I haven't really been able to talk to people in senior care centers and hospitals to kind of validate the need. So if anyone wants to come and talk to me later and can help me maybe validate the concept, I'm looking for that. And I guess that's where I'll stop the pitch, so open to questions.
Some of the watches you mentioned, Groove, Fitbit, whatever, are they open source where you can build on top of any of them instead of building your own hardware?
To be honest, I don't know if they're, I don't know the answer to your question because I don't know if they're open source. But the problem with some of the existing watches is one, their algorithms people that are more techy, so they might not be calibrated to the heart rates of a senior. And also the things that they monitor might not be conducive to what a senior needs to monitor. A really good example is blood pressure is very important to predict when a senior might have an issue, and your smartwatch, if you, I don't know who's wearing them right now, but smartwatches or rings cannot detect blood pressure. So that would be something that a new hardware component that I'd want to add that's specifically targeted to the senior population.
Should feel like normal, but for that use case.
Yeah.
Sure. So how does this product differentiate from Life Alert?
So as far as I'm aware, I think Life Alert is mostly if you fall in, it alerts somebody. So this would be before you fall, we alert somebody. So be able to predict when someone's vitals are not good. So be able to prevent you from falling to begin with.
So we know who the user is going to be. We know like why the user would want to use it. Have you figured out like who would be like the person that would actually be paying for the product and what incentive they would have for wanting to purchase it? Like, does it help them keep their people alive, or do they want more turnover in their facilities?
So my target customer would be an administrator for a senior care center. I think hospitals already have their own proprietary devices that can monitor people that are more kind of heavyweights. Like if you're a senior in a hospital, they'll hook you up to a device and they can monitor all your vitals. So it's not really useful in a hospital setting. So I was thinking more targeting like senior care centers. So they would pay for this device because it would help keep their patients out of the hospital, which whenever that happens is very expensive. So imagine paying I don't know, $20 a month for a device to monitor patients versus a $10,000 bill because one of your seniors had to be rushed to the hospital.
Hi all, I'm Allison, founder of Interview. Interview, the concept for Interview came from over 25 years of experience in leadership development and human behavior, and consistently seeing that some big challenges exist around people having blind spots. And I think we all know people, that friends or family or people in your network who you see how they can't, or they have trouble getting out of their own way. Maybe they don't know why they don't call back for another job interview, or they don't know why they don't go on the second date, or they're consistently overlooked for promotions. And so what we did at Interview is, I'm just seeing this isn't going. So hang on one second. There we go. Well, I might have to take it along. Anyway, so what we're seeing, what we decided to develop with Interview is a platform where you can do a self-assessment over 14 different competencies that research shows to be important for both personal and professional success. And once you do your own self-assessment, you're able to invite the people from your world. It's not just a workplace assessment. You can invite friends and family, colleagues, mentors, neighbors, romantic relationships, anyone who experiences you in your life and you want to get some feedback about how do I show up in a room. And what you get from this process, excuse me, is this dashboard that you see behind me. And so it's a very dynamic dashboard that you get in your report that shows you information about how you see yourself on those 14 different competencies. These are things like conflict resolution, communication, humility, altruism, positive outlook, composure. Like I said, these important elements that help us be successful. And so on the dashboard, you're able to see how you rated yourself versus how the people in your world see you, and discover that you have hidden strengths that you don't even realize, areas that you're strong at that you can have more confidence in, as well as blind spots and patterns of behavior that you want to get some more information about. And then the the platform itself has a whole knowledge base of videos and interactive worksheets where you can, at your own pace, do incremental steps to develop the skills that are important to you to achieve your goals. Wow, 2 minutes goes by fast. Yes?
Is this a subscription model, or is this something you would sell to HR, or what's the ideal sales channel for you?
Yeah, so there's actually 3 different ways that one might buy into the interview process. It could be as an individual user, where you go and buy an assessment and you do your own work on your own. It could be that you go through an organization, so it could be the HR department or the leadership of an organization decides they want to invest in their employees by gifting this, the same way that they gift book allowances or gym memberships or other things that help convey to the employee, we care about you as more than just a job title or more than just the work you do here. We want to pour into you by giving you the opportunity to do an interview assessment on your own. And whatever work you do to better yourself, we all as a community will benefit from. So it might come through that way, and it also might come through coaches or therapists who might want to recommend it to their clients to say, hey, this is a way to get unbiased insight into what's going on, and they might recommend people to use interview from that perspective. Yes?
So it sounds like you may have done this with other companies already. This is a 2-part question, but you've done this with companies already? Like HR departments?
So we actually just launched our beta recently. We've had individuals going through it, and we have 2 companies lined up to be our organizational betas that are launching this month.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Have you heard of DISC?
Of course.
Have you used parts of that or
Sorry,
inspired by it?
of
Maybe
course.
mention it too. It's actually great.
Like DISC or Myers-Briggs or Hogan, these are all like psychometric assessments that exist that are out there. The thing about them and what makes them particularly different than interview is they're still only derived an outcome by your own individual input, which includes your own individual bias. And research shows we're just not very good at seeing our own blind spots or our hidden strengths or our patterns of behavior. So this invites in other people who experience you to give that perspective that you need in order to have more accuracy.
Cool.
I get one more question? Yes?
I noticed there's quite a big gap between some of the self-reported answers and then what other people put in. How do you safeguard against the other people who are providing feedback to you from either like being overly nice and encouraging and kind of whitewashing, and also those who want to use this as a way to attack and criticize? How do you keep
Love
it
that question.
neutral?
Thank you. So the answer is we do have a proprietary AI such that it's designed so that whatever people write in terms of narratives, and I know this didn't quite go, here's an example. This is a AI overall narrative, and then there are some individual narratives you might get as well. And so the AI takes the intent, it takes the point of the message from what people write in, and it takes the wisdom, the nugget of it, and it removes the voice. So you only get constructive information. That does 2 things. One, it tells what we call viewers, you might call raters, that this is really going to be completely anonymous and they can be honest. Because right now in 360 assessments, most people know that there's a lack of honesty. So the fact that it removes your voice, you can be purely honest and say what you really see and trust that the AI is going to remove your voice. And as the seeker or the individual who's doing the assessment, you can know not only are you getting that honesty, but it removes some of the fear because you're not going to get, wiped out by what you read. So just as an example, if somebody wrote in, God, Allison talks so much, you can't get a word in edgewise, which might feel harsh to receive, the AI is going to change it to something like, consider pausing between topics to allow for more inclusive conversation. I'll get the message, I better stop talking so much, without it having to be harsh or hurtful. So, that answers your question. Thank you for that. Okay, thank you.
Robert with Dose Mush.
Gratitude. Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Bob. I'm from the Earth. And I'm guided by my ancestors to be here to talk about Dose Mush. We're dosing people with mushrooms. Let's do a little poll. How many people here have had a pharmaceutical drug in their lives? All right, now put your other hand up if you also had side effects from that other drug and you did another one for that drug just to feel good. Yeah, it's like you and 100 million other people. So we got a mushroom for that. This is a really big issue. It's like $282 billion a year spent on drugs. We can do it for $222 a month. It's a lot easier. We're here for the people that are seeking healing. I myself was addicted to all of these things, so I can say for sure, mushrooms can help. And we need some support with that. We're looking for professional facilitators, people that can do all of these things here. I can only do like one or two, so need some help with that. Why are we doing this? Well, because these mushrooms have come here to help us. There are many magical mushrooms out there, and we're being asked by them to share them with the world so that way everyone else can become well too. We have these ceremonial grade mushrooms that are made in-house, like this one here, this tincture. I dose this every day for like 9 months. That's why I'm so chill. You can have some too if you like. Yeah, so we got a big goal. We want to dose 10% of the population. You can too if you want when we're done here. This is me. I've been doing this for like 5 years now, and that's why it looks like this. I didn't make this today. I did fix it today, but I've been working on this for a while. So, do we have time for a demo? Maybe? I'm not timing myself here. 6 seconds, oh man, is that enough time? Come on.
Just do it.
So if you go in here, this AI wellness guide will diagnose you and prescribe you a mushroom and then connect you with a professional therapist for healing at home with mushrooms. Gratitude. Any questions? This guy.
Yeah, so how are, because, you know, psilocybin is illegal, how are you getting around that legality?
So, those that have seen my pitch before know how I'm going to answer this. I'm a priest, these are sacraments, and your home is a temple. So fuck those rules.
I guess so.
Anybody else?
So, would the government, like the Texas state government, come after you for doing this, or if it's legal, or what's the deal?
They could, it'd be really awesome PR.
Alright.
Any other questions? I got one more. That's one sign up.
Like what's the website? I can't see.
Oh, it's dosemush.com. I've been encouraged to pronounce it dosemush. All right, that's 3. Gratitude, everyone.
Okay, those are all the startup pitches. So before we go to our next set of spontaneous pitches, we're actually going to do our JetBrains giveaway, which someone will take care of.
The QR code name.
Yeah, I'll put it up again. I'll give probably another 30 seconds for people that haven't had a chance to put their name in. Oh, is it this one? Sorry, I think this is the, that is the one. Sorry about that. And then we'll do a giveaway in 30 seconds. And this code will be valid for 3 months. So if you win this, please use it right away. I've got some people that started trying to use it the last day and it was past the time. So like another 10 seconds. Oh, is it working for you? All right, so let's see.
Did it work for anyone at all or no?
It
Yeah, it
works.
works.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it goes to Bitly and then redirects back, I don't know, after a few seconds. So this is the first time I saw that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bitly
I
has
know.
started putting some kind of like
Throttling
model or
options.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yes. So I need to change it from Bitly to something like that. But I'll give us another 10 seconds. And by the way, I mean, again, as I said, for all the pitches that you've heard, and I know some pitches may have struck a chord with you, so please do make note of those. Even if it doesn't really help you, that product or service or app or whatever you heard, the idea that you heard here, if it helps anyone in your network, feel free to share the word or spread the word, and then get some more people using those products and services and apps that you heard about here from the pitches. All right, so I hope everyone's. Is anyone else? All right, that's good. So let's go to the giveaway. If I can find it. Alrighty, let's see who it is.
We've got a winner!
Andres. Is Andres here?
Taking out a while.
Okay, let's do one more. Who's this?
We've got a winner!
Oh, it's always Andres. There must be something wrong. All right, so let me fix that while we get to the next pitches. Sorry for the technical difficulties here today.
Yeah, I'll just explain it really fast and then. So, next up, I know for a fact that there are some people in this room that do not have a job. And that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. But now is your opportunity to come up on stage and talk about yourself to a room full of many people who might be able to connect you with an opportunity, or they might be hiring for contractors. So, if you are looking for work, you're welcome to come up on stage. We'll do it spontaneously, so just come on up one at a time. But also, if you're looking to hire, if you're looking for a co-founder specifically, and you haven't already come up on stage and had that specific ask, you're welcome to come back up and make that request. This is kind of more of like the help and hire section. So, is anybody here interested in coming up and talking about themselves? Come on up.
Hey guys. So just for a plug-in here, I am looking for a technical co-founder. I don't think I was able to add that into my pitch. Eventually I want First Look to be a mobile app. And I coded First Look all by myself, but I don't come from an extensive coding background. And so if anyone's passionate about helping founders the same way I am and building out First Look, I'll definitely love to have a conversation afterwards. But as far as hiring, I was a technical recruiter for about 4.5 years. I'm currently in sales, and so if anybody in the technical or software development or engineering space is looking for a role, I can probably connect you with somebody. So come by me.
where we invited EV drivers to come to one of the merchants in our platform to get first exposure to the software. So we are live. I myself am a very technical co-founder. I wrote 100% of the code for Nareva. Started in November and we're live now. I am torn between going door to door with merchants and writing software. And I think I'm well at both, or I do well at both, but I can't do both forever. So I would either need someone who is technical or someone who's in the, say, property management kind of space that would own multiple businesses near chargers. For example, I met one today where they wanted to introduce Nareva to 10 different locations. So people in that space, whether it's apartment or property managers, that's kind of who I'm looking for to join my team.
Anybody else? Anybody else? Yes.
Hey guys, so I think as a lot of people here, I was not ready for this pitch either, but I'm just going to try to pitch myself to you guys. So I'm a recent graduate with a master's in computer science, and before this I do have some experience with trying to build my own startup where, I built like a mobile food ordering system which worked with, like food courts and hospital canteens, such things, so that you don't have to wait in line. So yeah, so I have experience, in building applications and like integrating with the cloud. And along with all of this, now I am working more on the AI field where I have experience building RAGs and other, agentic AI. And if anyone feels that they need someone who can work with that, I would be available for work.
We'll talk after.
Yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you.
Hey guys. So that 2 minutes with class, I didn't get a chance to list all of the things that I'm looking for in terms of a team. So I'm just going to go down the list. Facilitators. Oh, by the way, I'm the summer camp guy. Facilitators, people to kind of lead groups. Operations and logistics, kind of just admin stuff. Marketing and social media. Lawyers / contracts, videography, photography, website building, medical consultant, insurance, finance / bookkeeping, chef if you don't know how to cook, cleaning, co-branding, and landowner partner. I said that, but yeah. There's a lot of people here, so if you want to like talk with me or like get involved in the camp, it's Camp Cool Beans on Instagram. One word, Camp Cool Beans. Thanks.
Hello everybody. I'm a software developer looking for work. I was let go in January and done a lot of different software development. I also have a scientific background. I do own some property, so maybe we should talk. Thank you. I'm Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff. Anybody else? Yes.
Hi, my name is Monica Malfer. My background, by trade, I'm a CPA. However, my last role I was responsible for investor relations. So with it, big operations umbrella and then really communicating your message. So on my side, just working with startups, small businesses, just trying to grow their firm. I think I've seen a lot of founders that have a great idea and they have a lot of vision and really getting that roadmap from here to there, and getting started and getting going and organized is really important. So being able to help you define what that is and then making progress.
Hey, I'm the burnout guy. We basically help companies to hire engineers that they can trust. If you are searching for an engineer, come to me. If you also have a company, any friends, that they are searching for an engineer, I'm gonna wire you $4,000 when they hire from us. So yeah, that's it.
Anybody else in this area? Yes, come on up.
Hello everyone, my name is Manny. I'm a founder of a company called Tally. It's a AI-powered recruiting platform, and I am looking for a technical recruiter or anybody who can, look at the product and give feedback what things are, how it is going. That's one. And also, I'm doing the same thing, building the product and trying to execute GTM stuff as well. If there's anybody has a background in marketing, who has a lot of LinkedIn follower in the recruitment space, would love to help on the GTM side. That would be great. So that's the second one I'm looking for. And anybody who is hiring, somebody said they're hiring, so I would love to see if my platform can help you with going through that process. So that's all.
All right, howdy. Oh, I guess that's an A&M thing. My name is Eduardo. I'm an industrial engineer. I just moved to Austin this month. I am looking to formalize my hardware prototyping consulting business. So if you've got an idea, an item, trinket, wearable, machine that you want to bring to the real world after you've already written the software, I'm your guy. I also run an HVAC company as like my, job. But so if you guys need help with any of that, then that's me. Love to talk after.
Anybody else? Oh, come on up.
Hi there, my name is Sangeeta. I recently moved here from Singapore. So basically my background is I'm a data engineer. So hit me up if you are looking for someone who maintains and designs pipelines from raw data sets into meaningful, reliable data sets. Thank you.
Anybody else?
Hi everyone. I just wanted to say I didn't have time for my pitch, and I also just slipped it out of my mind. But I am a new founder. We have a cool product, Fill Flow. If you guys remember, we want to get rid of filling out forms. But I'm really out here. I came here today to look for some mentorship and some guidance on where to go next. So if anyone here has some experience with building startups in the past, I'd love to just pick your brain and connect and learn more about the process. So thank you.
Anybody else? Okay, I think we can try. Oh, yes, come on up.
I just want to talk about my idea. I need someone to help me change the world for the better, and that's what it's about.
Anybody else? Okay, I think that's it. Let's try this JetBrains again.
What can I say? Andres was really, really lucky. So,
He must be winning some lottery somewhere. But let's try one.
We've got a winner!
Milo. All right, so congratulations, Milo. So we'll email you the code after this event tonight, and you can use it months from now, and you can subscribe to any JetBrains product of your choice. Okay.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
Thanks
Thank
so
you.
much.
Oh yes, so reminder, next month we have our South by Southwest South by Southwest showcase. We're gonna have probably 150 people here again, maybe more, maybe less, I don't know, but at least 100. That would be the bare minimum. So if you're interested in having a booth, a table, we're gonna have Capital Factory provide us tables, and setting up a monitor, setting up some pamphlets, or setting up some flyers, or giving away. Last year we had someone give away succulents and food and whatever else. You want to give away free stuff, give away your business cards. Apply on this QR code. It's okay if you don't feel ready for it. Just apply anyway. The worst thing that can happen is you're not one of the 15. That's literally the worst thing, right? So feel free to apply. And also, if you're interested in volunteering for the event, like helping us with the front desk stuff, like getting people checked in, or the name tag, super easy stuff. Simon and I will be running the event, and so it'd be nice to have like a helping set of hands, and that way you can also meet a bunch of people. You'll probably greet almost everyone who comes through the doors, which could be a good opportunity. And also, if you're a photographer or know a photographer who is interested in helping out or providing services, please let me know. We're looking to get nicer photos than just iPhone photos this time to capture the essence of the event. So please let me know. And if you have any feedback for the event, I'm a UI UX person, so I'm trying to improve always. So if you have any feedback for this event, please email us or come talk to me. Just we can have a conversation about it, about the format or the order or the energy, whatever. Let's talk about it. And because Simon's been running this for like 8.5 years, and I joined a year and a half ago, so I'm looking to improve it so it's of more value to y'all who attend. So thank you so much. Feel free to network, and we'll be leaving the space at 9. Okay? Thank you.
Oh, by the way, don't forget the parking validation if you park in the garage. We have some parking validation.
this is the first time that this platform has, or this idea has been brought to light. If you look up something called Founder Fox actually did the same exact thing. They got $400,000 in funding within, I think, about 2 months of launching. But Founder Fox lacked the community aspect of the platform. People were going on there, and mind you, it was a different time as well, so it couldn't just been a timing thing. A lot of founders do have to, calculate timing because of launching things. And I do believe that Founder Fox could have been a great platform if they would have built in a mechanism for people to come back to the platform. Like I said, this is targeted for early stage founders, but being that I built out discussions, communities, meetups, and just founder profiles to what the founder is looking for and what the founder might be hiring for, it builds a system of, okay, well, I can post this and come back to this platform to communicate with other founders. So I understand there's competition out there, but I haven't seen a platform that's video first, and it looks like something that somebody's already used on a popular social media platform. So I do understand that there's competition. I think there's competition with every single platform.
So if I have a startup and I'm putting my, I sign up and I use your platform, I put here's my company, here's what I'm planning to do. You're thinking I would use that to show investors and point it to people that want to find out about the company or possibly why?
So I think the way that you can look at personal is not only, to your point, or not to your point, but ecosystem, but when I built out the investors platform, or when I built out the user type as the investor, I wanted that to be a way of investors being able to pick up on products before they launched into a different stage. And so let's say you're an investor using Personal. Being that I built out that user type, you're able to go and see these real-time pitches. And it's not only pitches, I also built in a mechanism of a 2-minute demo where you can share your screen and actually go and navigate around the product. And so if you're an investor, you're able to see the pitch, you're able to get a feel of what the founder is as a person, and also see their product in real time and how, and the founder's eyes of how the product is actually supposed to work. So I guess to answer your question, like the way that you would use it would be to upload a video, upload your pitch, and then from uploading your pitch, you can upload your demo, which is preferred but not recommended. And then from there, you'll be interacting within the communities to say, if you're lacking design, you're fine. The founders out within the communities, you'll be able to post with them, hey, I'm looking for a designer. Or you can post basically whatever around your founder or around your startup and other startups in the same space.
I'll check it out when I get here.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much for asking questions. Cool, I appreciate you.
What do you think? What are your immediate needs?
My immediate need right now is that I know that I am not as technical, because, coming from my background of hiring developers and engineers, I have a lot of respect for developers and engineers, and I would never sit here and say after a few weeks of learning how to talk to a chat or, learn how to copy and paste code that I could scale this by doing that. So I do need a technical co-founder who is tenured and is seasoned and is ready to work and is passionate about building a platform for founders. So that would be my immediate need, because the feedback so far, but for what I have planned for it, I just know I need someone technical who's done something in a similar space to help me scale. Because there's no way that someone who just did not go to school for computer science, someone who didn't spend so much time studying the code, is just going to be able to have this functional for years and years to come and add new features without completely stopping the site. And then also someone who maintains security on the site, because there's a lot of things that I don't have visibility over. There's a lot of things that AI just cannot fully secure that a real person with experience can. So.
Well, it's good to hear you built the security.
Yeah, I built the security already. I actually had to pay a guy in London because he recognized a vulnerability, and I forget what the vulnerability was. I think it was like something with my DNS, where like I said, like I'm not too much of a technical person, but I did like take his vulnerability and I put it into Cloud Code, I realized that this was a massive vulnerability, so where anybody could just use first look as an email, which is ridiculous. And within the Reddit communities, if someone identifies something as massive as that, you don't pay them. Every single post you're gonna have is gonna be them dragging you. So I paid the guy like $50, but that made me realize that not only do I need a technical filter for this to scale, but I need someone cognizant of the security.
Yeah. I mean, you can ask me for technical questions.
Yeah. I would definitely love. Could I get your contact with you?
Sure.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I was a technical recruiter for about 4 years, or just under 4 years. And I can type in my LinkedIn if I don't have it there. Or I guess yeah, my allergies, I think it's like the cedar. Yeah, I was much younger in this. Well, not much younger. I was probably like 22, 27 now.
I'm out of the Reddit over, so I can accept your invitation.
Cool. Awesome.
Alright, well, I'll let you get started.
Alright, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
So I'll reach out to you for reports.
Okay, awesome. I got you. So I don't know if you ever worked with Inside Global. Inside Global is the second largest staffing firm in the nation. Obviously, I know head of recruiting and head of sales there, and so putting you in your ATS system is really important. So, it's a job. They are based in the U.S., based in Atlanta, but they have 66 office locations. Hey, how's it going? Good, nice to meet you. Thank you.
Oh, I was practicing my car ride. Well, I
conference. I'll be back